Greetings and welcome everyone to my Let's Play series. This is episode 37 and let's just jump right in. So today we're going to be working on getting our processing plant at least started. Being able to take the resources here and convert them so that we have more than just a full container of unprocessed ores, which I think will be a great benefit to us. So with that, let's get started with a few things we're going to need. So one of the first things we're going to need is some blaze rods, which we already acquired, and then some chests. So you probably know what I'm going towards. Yep, that's right, ender chests. They will be super helpful for us to be able to get all this done. There they are. So it'll require some obsidian, wool, an ender pearl, yeah, the whole 9 yards. So we'll put all those back because we got obsidian, ender pearls, we got white wool. Oh, we almost got everything here. But we're missing obsidian. So we have enough to make 2 right now. So that's pretty good. We can make a few more though, without having to be troublesome here. So we have enough for 2. That's half of our rods. So the goal is here to be able to put one up top here and then one over here in our processing plant to help get everything refined and down to what it needs to be, whether it's a ingot or a block or something along those lines. Now, I do realize that not everything in here is going to break down or need to be broken down. And so for that, we'll look into doing what we have to with those, like the amber ore from Biomes of Plenty. We don't really need to do anything with that. So we can make it into a block or whatever that artifact is. Terrestrial artifact? I'm sure it does something. I guess you can cook it in a furnace. But for the most part, we're just going to turn it into amber and then just leave it alone. So it's going to be a pulverizer. Most everything that we're going to come across is going to be for the pulverizer. So similarly to like this, you know, it's going to make a block, but it doesn't need to be processed. So you have all these things that you got to consider whether it's going to have to be like this one gets cooked, I think, if I remember correctly. You don't pulverize it. Yep. So you don't pulverize it, you only cook it. You just gotta be mindful of the few things that need special treatment. Like, I could go all the way as to putting these in an induction smelter and then a pulverizer, and I'd get one extra piece. But I think I'm just gonna go with the pulverizer because it's a lot of work, and maybe eventually I'll put in an induction smelter in the processing plant to help it out. But for the most part, it should be fine. So, also what we're going to need is at least 1 or 2 redstone furnaces and 1 or 2 pulverizers to be able to keep up with all the materials that we're going to use. So for that, of course, we'll go to thermal here. It's our go-to. And we'll pick up, you know, a redstone furnace and a pulverizer. So we have enough to make 2 of those, and we have enough to easily make 2 of those. So we're going to need to grab quite a bit of copper, some gold, the usual stuff. So we'll grab a stack of you, grab a stack of you, grab a couple of you. There we go. We're probably going to need some you. I think that should be good. Though I think we're going to need 4 of you. And do I have any? No, I do not. I do not have any logs. That'll give us the planks we need. Gotta grab this real quick out of the pulverizer because I have a feeling we're going to need to use it here shortly. Okay, so let's put those away. There we go. Okay, so let's make our 2 basic furnaces. So we're going to need our gears here. There's enough for 2. There's enough for another 2. Okay, so we have our gears. Now let's make our reception coils. There's all we should need for that. And let's see what else we're gonna need. We're gonna need 4 machine frames. I forgot about machine frames, so we gotta grab some tin and some glass for those gears. So we're gonna need 4 of these. There we go. There we go. We got 4 of those. Now we should have the glass and the iron that we need. Bam. Okay. So we already had the bricks previously ready to go. So we should be able to make the 2 that we needed, which is good. And then we'll click on the pulverizer. Oh, we're missing flint. We're missing flint. I forgot some flint. Okay, so we got enough flint, and we need to make a piston. Do we have enough wood for a piston? I think we do. For a single piston, what are we missing? What do we run out of? Oh, blocks. Okay. So now we got it. Ready to go. So now we have enough to make our 2 pulverizers. So the goal here is this. I think we should make an energy cell while we're at it, because we're going to need some backup power. So let's start with the basic one and go from there, and then we'll just upgrade. So some iron. We'll need an electrum, conductance coil. We'll need a lead gear, so let's grab some lead. We'll start with that. Oh, and we need a piece of electrum. There we go. Okay, so we got those few components. Let's just jump right into it. Energy cell frame. There we go. Okay, so now we have the energy cell frame. We need to make the electrum coil, which is the conductance coil. We need to make a redstone block. And then we should have everything we need. There we go. So now let's just give it a little bit of a charge. It could use the charge. We won't harden these just yet. We'll see how they fare first before we go and try to harden them. So we'll put this, we'll take this down for a second. And put that right there. That should allow us to charge it up real quick. 1000 RF per tick is more than enough, especially in the beginning. It'll hold 2 million, so we'll let that charge real quick while we're go downstairs and we design our layout a little bit. So what I want to do is I basically want to put the ender chest like right there, and then have it feed down and into the system. But maybe I should put it over in the corner. Not really sure. Oh man, that's gonna take a minute to break. There we go. Okay. So we could put it like here and have it feed down, and the pulverizers be here and automatically go into the furnaces that are over here. Because we also gotta think we gotta take the items out. So we only want the furnaces to be able to pull items that they're gonna use. So we'll have to go from there and figure it out with our piping system. So what we'll probably do is we'll grab our 2 pulverizers here, and we'll probably set them like here and here, and we'll clear them. Let's clear them real quick. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so we have our basic ones there, and we'll probably dig out the back for now, because we're probably going to put the power along here, especially for the redstone furnaces. Okay, so there's that. We might as well put the redstone furnaces down. And I could put them all the way over here, just to make it look somewhat symmetrical. I like symmetry, even though you're not in the right place. So we're going to be messing with filters. I haven't used those yet for thermal expansion, but it can't be too hard to figure out. I think it requires some paper. I think we should have some paper already on hand. We do not, but that's an easy fix. We'll just go get some rice and we'll have paper in no time. Oh, it's already night. No big deal. And there's our weird, oddly moon that just stays there, or sun, I guess, indefinitely. At that particular angle in the sky. There we go. Okay, so we'll put those away. Take our rice that we just acquired. There we go. We got some paper now. Put that piece of rice away. And we're good to go. Keep moving forward. Yeah, as you guys noticed, the tree farm really isn't running. But that's to be expected in a way, I guess. Okay, so our energy cell is full, which is exactly what we needed. So let's see if we have enough stuff here. We have 16 leadstone conduits. We won't really need fluid ducts. We probably will need servos. And we'll definitely need item ducts here. So let's head downstairs. And we'll put our energy cell right in the middle. Because why not? And we're going to need to make some of those special item ducts that add power as well. Because there's no sense having an extra step for power unless I want to run power below. But I don't really know if I want to go through all that. I still need an output location too. So, So, we'll think about it here. I think I'll put a hopper there with a crate. So let's go grab a crate and a hopper. I think we'll do that for our setup here. We'll be blazing right through this. So we got a crate. I don't seem to have a hopper here, but we can fix that pretty quick. Oh, we got plenty of iron on us already. There we go. Find the chests. There they are. And there we go. We got those two. Now, I didn't have to use the hopper, but it's just fairly simple and straightforward to use it like this. There we go. So anything that comes out of there will automatically go in here. So that'll help us out. And then, let's see. We're going to pipe directly down into these two with certain items, and then certain items will pump out the side here. So we're going to have to figure out the filters, because of course we're going to servo it. And then we're going to put, I guess we could put filters upon entrance. Let's try that. Let's make some filters and see how the basic filters work for this. Let's see what we're going to require. I think it's going to require some nuggets of some sort. Let's find our filters. Here we are. So you got our first set of servos, and then after the servos is the filters. And it'll give you, it'll tell you what it can blacklist and or do for metadata. So we'll see. Let's see here. Blacklist, metadata, NBT. Okay, so basically it's just filter options for blacklist. Okay, yeah, so we'll try a basic one first and see how that works out. We may need to upgrade it though to like a hardened, or let's just go straight for the hardened. I think that's an Invar one, isn't it? Nope, it's iron. So we need, oh yeah, it is Invar. So we need 2 pieces of Invar. Okay. And we'll make the hardened ones here. We don't have, oh, iron nuggets. Let's see. We got 4 of them now. Now what are we missing? Does it require stained glass? No, it says any glass. Okay. So now we have 2 of those. Let's test this out. We have our setup. We don't have power in there yet, but this will at least allow us to see what it'll do. So if we put those there, okay, so they can just go right on there. It'll give us access to 6 items. So yeah, we can whitelist. So we'll put in here what can go in instead of what can't. And then we'll set these up. We'll basically have 12 items possible. But what we'll do here is we're going to try the next level. We'll keep these for something else, because we clearly have more than 12 items. We need the full 9 at least. So I wish it told me which or how many it could do. So let's try the reinforced. Oh, so I just take my old ones and give them a piece of electrum. Okay, yep. So I can reuse those, which we will do. We'll grab 2 pieces of electrum here and put it with not servos. There we go. Now we'll go see how much space these ones hold. Let's see. Because if it's 9, we should be good. Oh yeah, we're golden. It's 9. So, max total items in inventory. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. So let's go start grabbing examples of the blocks we want to use. Wait, we should probably clear our inventory first so we can have room to do this. So let's just right click on there. Yeah, that emptied it out pretty good. Why am I carrying seared brick? Where'd I get that from? Oh well. Put it back. It's all good. Oh, we need to eat. There we go. Okay, so now we're right here. We'll go in here. We'll start with our basic stuff. We'll go with a piece of iron. And we'll go with the piece of tin. And we'll go with a piece of copper. We need to swap those because they're always in a separate order. And then we'll go with gold. And then silver, if I can find it here. Silver, there we go. And then lead. And then what else should we do? That's our power of 6 right there. So let's see. Nickel is probably another one. We'll go with that. And then we should probably go with something simple, like let's look up emeralds and diamonds real quick. I think the best thing for them is a pulverizer. It gives 2. There are better ones, but we don't have access to like some of the other requirements for them. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go with the pulverizer recipe for now. So emerald, and where's diamond? Diamond, diamond, diamond. There you are. So that gives us our 9. That's basically what we need. Let's make sure that gets all the important stuff out of the way, because we'll do redstone and lapis. They can be done in another one. See, that's why I said we need 2 to be able to house all these. I could also put in another one on the back with a separate filter, but you know. So then we just go through here like so. Remove you. And there we go. We got our basic items in place that we want it to whitelist. And so if I take them and I'm going to put them in here with a servo, don't forget the servo, it should, in theory, pump them down and into the one machine at least. Maybe. Huh. This seems odd. Turned on low control. And it does not wish to pump out. This is interesting. Oh. Gotta be smarter than the machine. I swear. Sometimes I'm not all there. So I had to turn the machine on and turn this back on to whitelist, and there we go. There we go. It's trying to pump it in now. Okay, so you got to make sure the machine has its interface open, and you got to make sure that your redstone control is low or disabled, and you got to make sure your items are whitelisted. So it's going to pump any of those 9 that are inside of here into here, and then we will choose another 9 for over here to work with this pulverizer. And we'll pick something like, you know, you got lapis here, you've got redstone, and I think these 2 will work really well. So let's see. In the pulverizer. Yep, they'll give 10. And 6. That's pretty good. I can get 9 using an induction smelter, but it'll require sand. That's something I may work towards later. Let's see. Glowstone. We put it through a pulverizer. We'll get 4, which is more than enough. So we could do one of those. And then, what else is there? Excuse me. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, so platinum. Let's look that up. Platinum ore can be pulverized again with a 5% chance for iridium. So I think we'll try that. Eventually we might work towards it being something else. Let's see, can we pulverize iridium? We sure can. So we'll grab that. There we go. And let's see. Apatite, is it pulverizable? Let's see. Yes, and we'll get 12. So we'll put that one in there, but it doesn't need to be processed beyond that. So grab that there. Let's see. Coal is similar. I know it needs to be processed. So let's see. What else do we got? What else we got that's important? That needs to be pulverized. I don't think we can do these ones, can we? Let's see. Pulverizer. No. It only has induction smelter as its capability. Yep. You either smelt it or you induction smelt it. So yeah. So it's a possibility, but something we're not necessarily looking into right this second, because we can get to those over time. The next one is nether quartz. And so now we have room for one more in this particular run. We also have aluminum, which I think, yep, I'm sure it can be done that way. So there are probably even more that I haven't hit, like the black quartz and like the dragonite ore. So we are probably gonna have to put another interface off the back of one or the other of these. So we'll whitelist and go like so. So it's all in there. And then we'll drop them up here. No big deal. We'll change our redstone control for the moment to high so that we don't have things moving around. And we'll also change this one to its input to be right there. And we're good to go. So we're going to call this episode. This is going to be a multi-part episode. And we're going to continue to work on this and experiment to make it work as efficiently as possible. We'll probably trade that out for a pipe so it can be faster, depending upon how fast this pushes pieces into it. But it looks like we're starting to make progress. Thank you guys again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.